By the time I was 24 years old, I was making over $100,000 a year. I was the last person you would ever think that would end up homeless. I always wanted to be a part of the military growing up. So after coming to the US, I went straight into the military. That was the greatest service that I could actually give, being a new resident of the United States. I served overseas in the Iraqi Freedom. Then I went into the Green Beret training. I was on what would be considered rafters, about 16 feet up. During that exercise, I ended up hitting my head and I passed out. When I passed out, I came straight down as if someone who was diving. I compressed all the vertebrae in my back or my spinal column. Suffered a TBI, which is a traumatic brain injury. If you notice, when it comes to my speech, I have to slow down, I have to think. I am really, really trying hard to focus on pronouncing my words properly, not stutter. After being medically discharged from the military, I started looking for a job. Going through what I was experiencing after getting hurt, they said that they couldn't afford to bring me in, especially on an entry-level position. I couldn't comprehend that. So the confidence that I needed when it came to being able to provide was gone. I started to fall into a deep depressive state. From there, I just ended up on the streets, walking our streets.
When I became homeless, it was back in 2016, and I got caught in this cycle of the hotel life, and I couldn't get out. And every time I would try to get out, my funds would deplete, and I wouldn't have enough to get an apartment. So I got caught in that cycle for 2 years. So I was staying in the hotels for 2 years, trying to pay my hotel bills every week. It was a really dark period in my life. I just got caught up in a cycle. I got caught up in a whirlwind, tornado, so to speak, and couldn't get out of it, until the storm passed.
The program that the Furniture Bank offers for veterans is one to prepare you to get back into the working community. Showing up every day was both a physical and a mental challenge because my injuries are ones that I still have to deal with on a daily basis. However, there was one incident where we delivered furniture. When we started taking the furniture in, the young children started running and they were trying to help lift. I mean, these were like heavy furniture, saying, oh, is this mine? Is this mine? Is this bed for mommy? That experience right there, it actually strengthened my character and helped me to get closer to the person that I now want to be.
So I had heard about the Furniture Bank a long time ago, but I never thought I would be one of their recipients. And by the grace of God, I was. I don't like to talk too much about it, but I have to because someone else might need help. Someone else might need to go to the Furniture Bank or to PCCI or to the VA for help. The Furniture Bank was the last agency that I experienced, which was like the cream of the crop, so to speak. When you get your ice cream, you put the whipped cream on top. The Furniture Bank did that. They closed everything and brought everything together. And I'm grateful to them for doing that for me.